Hello.
Hi.
I'm an INFJ.
I'm an INFP.
And we're gonna
Introduce that before our names.
Should we start over?
Sure.
Really?
No.
Oh.
If you want to.
If you want to. I'm Sarah, and I happen to be an INFJ.
I'm Amanda, and I happen to be an INFP.
And we're gonna sort of follow the NF Geeks video challenge thing, but we might just start talking about other stuff in between too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not gonna do this interview style. We're just kind of gonna answer the questions, but we won't interrupt each other, I guess. Well, maybe we will. Okay. Oh, we already answered number 1. What is your type?
INFP.
Okay, do you want to go first for the answers, or should I?
You can go first.
Okay.
We can switch off.
Okay. So number 2, what are you primarily interested in? I don't know if this means
in general, everything.
I guess it just. I'm generally interested in communication related things, and just things that involve figuring out humans, which would make sense. Main interests are music, writing.
Psychology.
Yeah. And just anything that's anything NF-ish. I feel like
you are an NF.
I feel like we're gonna say the same things for this. Yeah. Are we allowed to go off on different tangents?
Of course you
now?
are. Yeah.
No, maybe we can do
You're
this
not
after,
allowed
because this
to.
is already giving me ideas of what else we can talk about to show our I don't want to say this.
The
INFP
differences
and
between
INFJs.
J's and okay.
Yeah. So do you want to answer that?
What am I primarily interested in? I'm also interested in writing, reading, some TV shows.
TV shows are good.
I like psychology as well. I like astronomy. I like music. Did I already say that?
I don't know. The NFE things.
Yeah,
are
basically.
for both of us,
Yeah.
I think. Artsy things. Yeah. Okay, how do you relate to your temperament? That just means NF, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they said in that video we watched.
Yeah.
How do you relate? Well, I feel like based on what we both just said, yeah, we sound pretty NF-y, but I relate very strongly, as I am an NF.
Yep.
But I'm definitely very intuitive, and I'm very emotional. Yeah.
Yes.
You?
I'm also very emotional. Intuitive, I guess.
Yes.
I do have dominant feeling, introverted feeling, so lots of emotions.
Dominant, introverted, intuition, so lots of figuring people out. And emotions, those are definitely there. Yeah.
Okay. So what got us interested in MBTI?
Oh, actually, this is a good one, because I got interested in it because of her originally.
I took the test at school, and I'd taken it online before then, but I didn't really know what it was.
We should find the email.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, that's really interesting. So.
And we're kind of weird. Everyone makes fun of us for this, but we email each other a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, and she emailed me and she was like, "Whoa, I took this cool personality test thing. I don't really know what it is, but it says I'm an INFP. You should take it."
So.
And then I was like, "It says I'm an INFJ. We must be so similar, but not."
And then we just did.
And then it got and it's so funny when you read back to our old emails, because we clearly didn't know what we were talking about, but we thought we did, and but then it got really obsessive, day after day, just built up, and it still doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop getting interesting.
Yeah. That's all we talk about together half the time, and people find it annoying.
Yeah.
That's why they shouldn't read our emails.
Should that tell you?
Yes.
How has MBTI impacted your life?
So much. Do you want to answer that first, or should I?
I'll answer it first. Well, I guess in the traditional ways.
What? What does that mean?
Like regular ways, like learn more about myself. I mean,
like the ways it has changed most people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to identify with things and be like, oh, I probably should stop doing that. And like
just those kinds of things.
No.
Wow.
And the good things, like, oh, all these other INFPs. I like knowing, yeah. I feel like you're gonna have a more eloquent answer for that.
No, I have an answer, but that was pretty eloquent.
I think you'll take that back when you watch the video.
No, don't sell yourself short. Okay, so it has definitely impacted my life.
Also with other people.
What do you mean?
Like knowing their types.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. I mean, I can't even tell you, in the past year, I have, grown so much. Just, learning about, my inferior functions and how to develop them better. And, I don't know, so many ways. And just, when I first found out my type, it changed my life so much because I was like, oh my god, I'm not alone. And, I don't know, I used to think I was, maybe crazy, and then I just was like, oh, this is why I do these things. And then, I mean, I'm very intuitive, so likewise are you. That didn't make... Okay. But, so, I can figure people out very easily, but to actually have the words for the things I'm figuring out, I don't know. And it also just helps me, how do I say this? It helps me, I mean, I think I'm a pretty accepting person, but it's helped me accept, my differences with people a lot more, because I'm like, oh, well, they just like going out more than me, because that's just how they are, and it's not, yeah. I don't know if that I feel like that sounded mean, but,
Show an object to the camera.
Pillow!
Pillow? This is a pillow. You put your head on it. Sarah's nose.
Elbow.
Sarah's really nice elbows.
I should show that object. Your book. Oh, we can talk about the presents we gave each other this year, because that's cute.
Cute.
What are the biggest misconceptions about your type?
Biggest misconceptions. I don't know, there's this, very stereotypical, INFPs are these, really, sad, people who,
oh, yeah.
are, depressed and, I don't know, it's
That's
not
true.
Lots of happy INFPs who...
Would you say you're
might
happy?
who might have depressive tendencies. I don't know. But, they're happy people.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I have something to say for both of our types, but I think I don't know if they're misconceptions as much as just I don't know, there are stereotypes, and not everyone fits into all of them, I guess. And also that I don't know what I'm saying, but for INFJs, I think a lot of them make us, I mean, I guess there have been times where I've appeared cold sometimes if I'm not in my comfort zone, but I think I generally don't appear to be a very cold person. Do I?
No.
But I don't know, so I guess just the sad thing for both of us, I don't think either of us ever seen that, yeah. What are the limitations? What does that mean?
Limitations. Like,
What, I don't get what it's asking.
INFP limitation might be, like, inability to, like, weaknesses.
We were talking about mine today, kind of.
When?
Introverted sensing.
Ah. Yeah.
Well, I'm really bad with directions and, like, geography because introverted sensing is, like, my inferior function or whatever. So, yeah. And I guess that can also make me sometimes be, like, spacey or, like, forgetful about certain things and, like, details. And that really frustrates me. So, that's definitely my biggest limitation.
My biggest limitation? A lot of limitations. I don't know.
That's a big thing. I feel like INFPs get labeled as, like, all these, like, mental... And, like, psychopaths a lot. I see a lot of stuff about INFPs.
I don't know why that is, like, INFP
You never
specific.
know.
But, like...
Well, you guys are, like, you know...
Okay.
Weirdos.
A little weird.
But in
Quirky.
a good way. Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like INTJs should get labeled.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's a... Yeah.
Limitations.
Oh, I know what your biggest one is.
My biggest one? What?
Just, like, certain social things.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely certain social situations that make me uncomfortable, and I'm not very good at them. At dealing with them.
She doesn't always talk loudly, too.
I mumble. Sorry if I've been mumbling. I mumble. Apparently I'm not good at explaining things.
Apparently. Or logic.
I'm not logical at all. There's a lot of things about INFPs that say that they can be too idealistic.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's an NF thing in general. Like, I shouldn't be talking. But I feel like INFJs are known to be a little bit more, like, rounded. In, like, the sense that they can, like, seem more logical. Mm-hmm. Even though...
I'm not logical.
No. Well, when you explain things, you make them sound, like, less, like, I don't know. I love her explanations.
They don't make sense.
No. What is your ultimate dream endeavor? It's endeavor, right? That's how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Dream endeavor. Just, like, journey? Or, like, thing that I want to happen in my life?
Thing that you want to happen in your life.
Oh, okay. Well, as an INFJ...
Oh, God.
I have this, like, very clear vision of what I want my life to look like. I relate to Gatsby a lot in that way, which I don't think that's really a good thing. But, wow. I mean, I could give you, like, a long list, but I think for me, I've always wanted to be, like, a singer-songwriter, and that's, like, something I imagined.
You are a singer-songwriter.
Aww. That's something I've imagined, though, just, like, having people, like, relate to my music and just, like, being a successful one since I was really, really little. And, yeah, or even just, I guess, anything, writing, just knowing that people, like, relate to my words would be cool. And I guess it would be nice to, you know, fall in love with someone someday.
I agree with that one.
Although I'm in friend love with her.
What is my biggest dream endeavor?
You're gonna say, like, the weirdest thing.
No.
Wow. It's always imagined. Okay. What is your ultimate?
I don't really know.
Wow.
I mean...
all the possibilities.
I've always, like...
What could be
wanted
your ultimate dream?
It could be, I guess, like, a writer, or, like, I always wanted to be, like, an actress. But, I mean, I can't
really?
Still?
Anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like, whenever I like, watch
to,
people,
but...
like, do play it. So I'm always like, you know.
Aww.
But
that would be so cute. I didn't know you were still interested in that.
I mean, it would
Finding
be,
out
like,
so much
hard
about
now
her right
because
now.
I haven't done it in like 2 years.
Shoot for the moon.
But I mean, yeah, that would be fun. But also just like being a writer. Just I don't want to work at an office building.
No.
I'd like to live on a lake.
Oh, that would be nice.
Maybe have a
House
kayak
like
or something.
in the Notebook. Like, I love how they like planned that house out, and that was so nice.
And like I don't know, something that's just nice.
I plan my houses a lot too.
I can never decide.
I plan it so much.
Or somewhere where I can like easily like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
I guess this is how you can tell I'm more of a planner. I have it all like figured out in my head, and you're like, wow, it could be this. Okay. Have nameless kitten present.
We don't have a kitten.
I wish
we have kitten things.
It's okay.
You have mini kitten things. Okay.
So
should have put on your kitten sweater.
That would be really funny, actually. Too late. What should we talk about now?
You said 2 things you mentioned that we could talk about.
It's
Differences. Yeah. Like because it said like, what are you primarily interested in? You said you could talk about the differences between INFJ and INFP, and you said we could talk about the presence of each other.
Oh yeah, I don't feel like you can really tell the difference. Oh, just talk about them.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what you were planning on saying. You do look tan.
I do. I know I probably look pale, but I'm really tan right now for myself. You look tan too. Except you can't be wearing the jacket. So, should I talk about the present you made me or the one I made you?
We can talk about the presents we made each other. You go first.
The one I made you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So this was a lot of fun. And actually, yeah, we actually should talk about because the thinking process for it. So one day, like...
I'm interested.
like 8 months ago, it like randomly hit me that because I finally learned how to make a mix CD, and I was like, oh my god, I should make something that says like INF playlist for when you need a friend for Amanda. Like, that would be so cute. And we were on a trip in Wisconsin together, like taking classes.
University of Wisconsin.
Yeah. And so I already had this whole idea planned out where I don't know, I'd been thinking about it for months, but okay, so I wanted to do like 16 songs that were like really like friendshipy and like uplifting, and because she was turning 16, and the 16th would be a song that I wrote for her, and like I'd put it onto the track, and but I was nervous because I was like, oh my god, no, I need an idea to like intuitively hit me about like how to write the song, and nothing ever came. So I waited until we got there, and we were roommates, so it was so hard to do it because we were like, even when we weren't in the room, we were always together. So I had to like ask her to like not be in the room for 2 days, and I wrote the song like kind of quickly because I didn't really know what to say, so I hope it was okay.
That's wonderful.
And then I put everything on the CD, and I wrote that thing on the CD, and then I like wrote the track list, and then I wrote a little note, and I put like a picture of us on the front, and I wrote this little note, and I don't know what it said, but then it was like, P.S. I think the last song will be of particular interest, with like a little tongue face, because I don't know how to draw winky faces, and then I just casually gave it to her.
She did.
Yeah.
On my birthday, as one would. Birthday present.
Yeah. And I hope / think she liked it.
I did.
She gave me like the cutest hug afterwards.
Yes, that is what happened.
So,
for Miss Sarah here, Sarah was born on the 29th of April, and her lucky number is 29. So, well, actually, first I was like, well, I want to make her some kind of, like, book or something. And then I was actually shopping for supplies, and I was like, ooh, 29 reasons I love Sarah.
Wait, while you were...
I was just gonna, like, make, like, I don't know. I was just, like, looking for stuff. Because...
Just not for that?
No, for that.
Oh.
I just didn't have, like, the exact plan of what I was gonna do yet, because...
Oh my god, that's so weird.
That's
weird.
I know. Not really. And I made each page a reason that I love Sarah. There were 29 pages.
I have it here. I can show it.
Yes. It took me a while.
It's really cute.
Both of our presents were, like, rushed at the end. Because I wrote the reasons, and then I, like, kind of, like, put, like, some pictures in on some pages, and then put, like, a background in on each page, and then wrote, like, a little, like, few sentences on each page, like, why I love that about her. And I wrote, like, most of the things, like, on the train ride here to New York. Yeah, I knew what I was gonna write.
Mm-hmm.
And, yep, that's what happened.
And I think we were both very, like, squeamish when we gave each other our presents, because it was like, oh no, I just put all this effort into this, what if it's, like, not even good?
And I don't have a reason 24. I had a list of all the reasons, and I, like, kind of, like, mixed them up, because I wanted to, like, put some in some spots, and somehow
those peas.
I just completely forgot about it. I, like, left a page completely blank, with, like, a background and everything, and it says a reason 24 at the top.
It's the thought that counts.
Of course it is. Yeah, and then I, like, gave it to her, but I, like, came and, like, didn't tell her that I had it. And then, like, it was really weird when I gave it to you.
It was, like, at the randomest
Here's
moment.
this thing.
And I was like, no. I gave you yours, like, right at 12.
Yeah.
No, actually, like, 15 minutes later.
Yeah, I was watching Supernatural.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about, like, what TV shows and things like that.
I quite enjoy Supernatural.
Our fandoms.
I love Supernatural. Yeah. And Doctor Who.
Oh, pause. Not, like, the video. But, what I, like, mentioned to her kind of recently that I noticed that's very different about us, that's kind of interesting, is that, like, the way we, like, watch TV shows, like, my favorite TV show is Pretty Little Liars, and I have been obsessed with that for, like, ever, and, like, the thing about me and my obsessions is, like, once I find something I'm obsessed with, like, it doesn't even, like, slightly go away, it's just, like, and then she just kind of is like, oh, here's this new obsession, and it's like, yeah, which doesn't make them any less valid, but it's just, like, different the way we go about our obsessions, but we both have a lot of those, so, yeah.
Yeah. Also Sherlock. And Harry Potter. Nerd Fighters. That's not a TV show, neither is Harry Potter.
No. I'm a John Green fan as well.
John Green is pretty awesome.
We were at the Fault in Our
Fellow
Stars
INFP.
screening.
Yes.
Fellow INFP. Imagine if he was watching this.
Hello, John. Just kidding. No, you're not watching. I like Dusty a little lot.
I like Spoby a lot.
If you don't know what those are, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't.
My, like, biggest obsession that I sometimes actually forget to mention people because I feel like it's such an ingrained part of who I am that I'm just like, yeah, everyone should just know. But I'm, like, the hugest Taylor Swift fan.
There's a lot of build-up to that.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's a fan too.
She's nice. Oh no! I didn't even mean it that way.
Okay. It's okay. I got it. You were just filling the silence.
I was. I feel like if there's too much silence in this video, people aren't gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm sure people won't watch it anyway. Maybe what else should we talk about?
Said Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, said
And-
Taylor Swift. And yeah. What else can we talk about? How did we become friends?
How did we become friends? Camp, sleepaway camp. We slept near each other. And then we were
No, that's
we
not
did.
how it happened. No.
But we did.
We didn't even sleep near each other.
Well, that's when we weren't friends. It's true.
Yeah. Basically, we were in...
A bunk together.
We weren't friends for like a... I mean, we were like friends, but
We
not
weren't
like
friends
really.
for like 3 years.
And then one day we like started talking about how we
Okay.
both Facebook stalked each other a
We
lot.
were a little bit friends before that.
No, we were friends, but that's when, for me, that's the moment that like really started.
This
it.
was before. This was after 6th grade.
Yeah.
We are now in 11th.
And then it just
Boom.
yeah.
Actually, I think that we like became like really close after. I guess like because we started like writing letters to each other after Feldman, and then
but-
like Robinson. After
no.
Robinson is when we
But that's
emailed
when
each
it
other,
started
like,
building up.
constantly.
Because do you remember
Yeah.
that summer you like told me stuff?
Oh yeah, that was Robinson.
And I was like, oh, no, that was not because I'll explain to you why
Okay.
after.
Okay.
I remember the details.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also really like Mario Kart. And
She does.
finger puppets.
I like trying to be like an embarrassing mom to Amanda, the INFP. So when we're like talking to people that we like don't know like as well, I'll just try to embarrass her. So I'll be like, "Have you seen her finger puppets?"
In the dorm in Wisconsin. Because I brought them. Of course.
Yeah. I bought her one.
2. 1. But one other one with you.
Yeah.
I also like The Little Prince a lot.
Yeah. Who is?
An INFP, supposedly.
Yeah.
I
It would
that.
make sense. Yeah. I think. We both like Ed Sheeran a lot.
Ed Sheeran is a very cool person.
Who? Yeah. He's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe just in general, like what types are you generally friends with? It's an interesting thing to talk about. Like, what types do you feel the closest connection to usually? Usually other people...
I'm friends with a lot of S's, but I mean, I feel like I have a lot of closer friendships with N's.
Yeah. I think people who either have an N or an F function.
Yeah, definitely NFs, yeah.
Yeah.
ENFPs, I like.
I love ENFP.
Yeah.
My mom, I think, is an ENFP.
But I also usually am not good at starting conversations, so a lot of times extroverts start the conversation with me, so then we become friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
I start a lot of conversations with other introverts. With extroverts, I usually wait for them to talk to me first, but if I feel like someone's an INFP, I start a lot of conversations with them because they're fun to talk to.
Thank you. You're very fun to talk to as well.
We're just complimenting each other so much.
Yes, we
That's
are.
not, we're just
That's
acting
not
good.
a usual thing.
No. So that's our video.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Love from the INFJ.
And INFP. On INFs.
Yay! Are we ending it?
Goodbye.
Bye!